Yes. Big up, everyone. Welcome back to another stream. We've got the Fulham preview coming for you. People think I'm. It's funny because everyone listens to the tunes at the start. I can't actually hear them tunes. Like I don't have them like playing. I'm just listening. I usually listen to like different songs. So people in the chat are like, yes, DJ Pod, and all this, and then I don't know what you're listening to, innit? So hopefully it was one of the good songs because I did put that mix together myself, but I didn't like DJ it. I just put it together.
No doubt it's a banger, bro. No doubt it's a banger.
Yeah, gotta be a banger, innit? Big up to all the people in the chat. It is the Fulham preview. If you haven't already, make sure you smash that like button. It helps other people find the channel and also helps me and Hugh get close to 100k. And if you are new, make sure you subscribe. And also, this stream is sponsored by Manscaped. Use code Xtra20 for 20% off and free international shipping. Go check out that beard hedger. New thing, new product. It's sick. It's sick. You can adjust the length of it and everything, as Hugh found out.
Yeah, I my beard buddy yesterday. It's It's not. This isn't no YouTube bullshit where we're like, go and buy this product. It's sick. Then we never actually use it. It's a sick product.
Yeah, like you even used it wrong for the first time, didn't you?
I'll do it live next time.
There you go, chat. He's talking about the beard hedger, not the not the lawnmower, by the way.
Oh, I meant the lawnmower.
Oh, did you? XXX. I'll have to do it after 9 o'clock. Right. It is Fulham tomorrow, 3 o'clock kickoff. It is 3 o'clock, right? Isn't it? All our fixtures now are 3 o'clock for like the next
3 o'clock kickoff. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, really looking forward to it. Looking forward to City being back. Last week, obviously, we had a little bit of a scare, but Rodri came back with a slammer. I'm hoping Lilo can take us to another victory tomorrow. How are you feeling about it, bro? Are you chill or?
Yeah, I'm people in the chat need to chill out with this Hugh X Spurs stuff, man. I'm not a Spurs fan. Last night I was getting grief because I was the only one not going in on Tottenham hard for getting knocked out of the Carabao Cup. So everyone thinks I just glaze and
nice.
Yeah, but no, about tomorrow, I'm looking forward to it. I always look forward to the games that I'm going to. Last one before the international break, a chance to go 12 points out of 12 would be an excellent start to the season. I mean, you compare this start to the season to our usual starts to the season. This one's probably better. I know we'll only be 4 games in after tomorrow, but we'll still be a couple points better off than what we were last season, if I'm not mistaken. So we couldn't ask for a better start. You know what I mean? I know we've played no mega teams, no heavy hitters. Well, Newcastle at home, but they didn't give us too much of a test. But still, no Kevin De Bruyne as well for a couple of those games. You can't really complain. But it's time to finish the job for this segment of the season tomorrow. You know what I mean? Fulham, they've had an excellent week. They really have. They got a point to the Emirates. They knocked Tottenham out of the Carabao Cup. They had just lost Palhinha to Bayern Munich, so that's a bit of a blow for them. But they're still going to come to the Etihad with no fear, because if you remember last season, they did come to the Etihad and they gave us real problems. They gave us real problems. I think it was November last year. I think it was a Haaland penalty won it for us in the end. So
yeah.
They're going to come, like Marco Silva and his boys, man, they're going to come up tomorrow with really no fear and play their game and stick to their game plan. So we got to be on it. That's the reality. And it's crucial that we keep racking up the points week in, week out as best as possible, because it's all going to be so important in the latter half of the season. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man.
I'm looking forward to it. I hope. Oh, yeah, we're going to face Buff Daddy. I forgot that Traore went to Fulham. That is a legit thing as well. I've seen a lot of people people in the chat saying the Palhinha deal's off now. Is that true?
Oh shit! I didn't know that.
I didn't know that. I didn't see that.
That's a boost for Fulham then. That's a big boost for Fulham if he stays.
If they use him though, because his headspace might be a bit of a mess. You know what I mean?
I'd use him if he's there. I'd use him.
Yeah, of course. But then I'm talking like players' mental health wise. His head is probably he was full sending Bayern in it. But yeah. Deal is currently collapsing, apparently. This is from Fabrizio 5 minutes ago. Palhinha completed 2 rounds of medical tests, took pictures in Bayern shirt, but deal is currently collapsing. That is wild.
Why?
What's
the reasoning behind it collapsing?
Wild.
What?
Yeah. Oh, wait, transfer window in Germany is now officially closed as well 10 minutes ago.
Why did it collapse, bro?
That's mad. That's mad. So is it because they didn't get the deal done in time? Yeah, Palhinha was also in Bayern, so he still won't be in tomorrow's game. Yeah, that probably makes sense. Because Fulham couldn't sign a replacement. No, because that wasn't the case. Surely, they allowed him to go. They allowed him to go. But Fulham not getting a replacement. So they were basically saying, oh yeah, Palhinha, you go, mate. Do everything you need to. Then right at the end they go, well, we couldn't get our replacement, so we're gonna bring you back. That stinks. That's
wild. That's what I feel bad for him, man. That's a massive move.
Oh, taking pictures in the shirt and that and everything, passing all your medical.
He'd have been so gassed signing for Bayern Munich, bro, and then it's just
bro. I don't think he's I don't think he'll play tomorrow.
Yeah.
After hearing that, bro, he's in Bayern now, bro. He's in Germany now. He'd have to get a flight back tonight and then still play tomorrow. I don't think he plays. I don't think he plays personally. Plus, his headspace would be a mess. It'd be a mess.
Maybe Marco Silva says to him, "Use your anger and your energy and smash up that City." Yeah,
to go beat City. Yeah, that's pretty mad. The Palhinha deal being off. Obviously, a boost for Fulham, given the fact that they'll go into season with him. However, dead for him because he wanted to move. But yeah, other than that, I think Fulham will be right up for this game, especially after the week that they've had, like you say, knocking Tottenham out, getting a point against Arsenal. I think they'll be right up for it. But as always, I do back us to beat them. It's sides like this that we should be beating if we want to go on and win the league. And I want us to end this period untouched. Like, do you know what I mean? A perfect record, basically.
If you wanna win the Premier League, man, these are the kind of games that you simply must win. You know what I mean? You really must win, because all these little slip ups that you have here and there that will come, they all add up, and you don't want it to be against teams like Fulham at home. With all due respect, you know what I mean? If you're gonna drop points, you want it to be somewhere like Anfield or even Tottenham, these kind of places where you struggle generally. So like you see even Arsenal dropping 2 points to Nottingham Forest last week. I know the league wasn't won and lost last week, but if it gets to the last day of the season and they've won all their big games, let's say they've won all their big 6 fixtures, but they still don't win the league because of a point or two, they'll look back and go, why the fuck didn't we beat Nottingham Forest at home at the end of August? Like, these are the kind of games where they just have to be you in autopilot mode. They should be a formality, obviously not complacent, but you should be going, yeah, we have big demands on ourselves this season, so this game is a must win. It's a simply must win.
It's a game that, again, I feel like could be a slip up, but I'm only going off last year's.
Sorry, Fulham. I know it was Fulham. Chat, correct me, man. They're on me.
Yeah, they're on your side, bro. On your side. They're correcting you for a good cause, not a bad cause.
I appreciate it, chat. You know what I mean? Like that.
Yeah, I feel like it's a game that could be a slip up, but I'm thinking of last year's just because of how late we got that penalty and stuff like that. Pep not being on the sideline, but I think we should have enough. We should
have more than enough, bro. The reality is, no Kevin De Bruyne shouldn't matter. We are the treble champions. I know, like, it's such an easy term to throw that around because we do it as City fans. We like to throw around that we're treble champions. But the reality is, we are still a treble winning team with a treble winning manager who won't be there. But all his ideologies and all that thing are they're still in place. You know what I mean? We should be beating Fulham. That's not me disrespecting Fulham. That's not me saying Fulham are a bad
the
team.
Word that you put out there, like, because say with Arsenal should be beating Fulham. Do you know what I mean? But they didn't. Like, it's just one of the things that as fans and as clubs, you go into these games with that mentality, but you got to respect the side, definitely. And that's what
I will say is, though, they do have some players that we have to be cautious of. I mean, big man, baby oil boy Adama Traore, he's caused us some heavy problems in the past when he played for Wolves and that. So we got to be cautious of him. Not, when we do lose possession, not to be silly and get back into our defensive shape back type thing. But the thing is, our defense is even more solid than it was back in those days. You know what I mean? Our defense is probably the most solid it's ever been in terms of on paper and personalities there. So I'd be wary of them. I'd give them the respect. I wouldn't be complacent, but we have to be going in there saying we're gonna win this.
Yeah, man, definitely. Big up the Quacious, mate, with the £2. Says big up City Extra Gang. Yes, mate. Massively appreciated. CX Gang. Gang. We need like a CX Gang sign. I don't know how you do it, innit?
We are not affiliated with any gangs.
No, but we're making our own gang, innit? The City Extra Gang.
Yeah, well, this is our sign.
Yeah, this is a sign, isn't it? It's the big X. CX gang gang.
Jordan goes like that.
Yeah, well, wait, no, if we do it this way, it'll work. No, it won't. It's flipped the other side.
No, other way.
If I do it this way,
that.
Does that work? No, that don't work, innit?
Hang on.
Does that work?
Flip it around.
Chat, does that work?
No, other way, bro. Other way.
If I do it this way.
Yeah, there you go. CX.
There you go. City Extra. Gang, gang. Big up Loquacious, mate. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people in the chat now saying about a £200 million bid for Salah. It's pretty crazy. I'm not sure where I've seen that. I'm not sure where people have seen that or what the source is on that, but yeah, it's pretty crazy. Fusion Hawk, yeah, it did look like Fusion, didn't it? Yeah, I see that. Jeez. As the title suggests, Doku debut ? I don't know if people have seen this, but there's been not a leaked, but a rumored kind of leak. I don't know. Like a team that people has been going about on Twitter and that, and people seem to be like trusting it a little bit as if this is the actual team. And that team is Edison, Walker, Diaz, Akanji, Ake, Rodri, Kovacic, Alvarez, Doku on the left, Foden on the right, and Erling Haaland up top.
Don't believe it. I don't believe that.
So that I'm just saying that's what's been going about. That's what's been going about on the old Twitter.
So they're saying no Vardiol or no Bernardo.
No Vardiol, no Bernardo. Phil Foden comes back. Obviously, if Phil Foden plays right, you'd have like Alvarez basically as your midfielder. By the way, in the chat, I have seen your message. I always forget to reply to you. I think you was in our stream the other day, actually. Off subject, but for live matches, do you use cable TV or Wi-Fi stream? Is it Sky Sports or BT Sport? We use cable TV for matches because Wi-Fi is always delayed, and Sky Sports, BT Sports, all the sports, mate. You got to get all the different packages in it, because it changes up. Noodles, yeah, FPL Main Road, he usually gets team news, and he's the one that's basically putting the eyes to this.
If it's accurate, it'll be interesting. It'll definitely be interesting. I've made it clear before, I don't like Alvarez in the 10 or in the midfield. I just outright, it's nothing against the guy. I just don't think you're going to get the best out of Julian Alvarez in that area of the pitch, at least not right now. He needs to be closer to goal. He needs to be in trigger pulling distance, if that makes sense. I'd much rather just start Phil Foden. He was Phil Foden was a difference maker when he came on against Sheffield United. He started actually opening the game up for us and creating chances for us, and he looked generally more threatening than what we were prior to him coming on, which was just cross Chester City. So I'd rather just start Phil Foden. I'd rather Bernardo on the right. I'm okay, genuinely. I'm okay with the idea of dropping Grealish and starting Doku, just to try it. I don't think, like you guys know, I'm part of the GDL, the Grealish Defence League, and generally speaking, I defend Grealish very hard, but I'm going to call a spade a spade. He's not been effective for us this season so far. No. I know we're only 3 games in, but he's really not been effective, and I'm open to putting Doku in, to give Doku the chance first and foremost, but also say to Grealish, listen, if you don't start picking it up, this could become a regular thing where you're not starting games. So I'm open to Bernardo on the right, Doku on the left, and we'll do a predicted 11 and that kind of thing, but if that FPL Main Road Donny's right, it'll be a spectacle for sure.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see it switched up a little bit. I like the idea of Doku starting just for something different, man. Just for to throw a different angle to it. I'm gassed for it. Genuinely gassed for it. I do think we'll see him play. I do think he'll make his debut. That's why I called the stream Doku debut question. I do think we'll see him play. Obviously, we didn't see him play at all against Sheffield, which was probably right. Well, it's obviously right because we won the game. But I'd be surprised if he started. That's my only thing. It wouldn't like... But then he is our player now, isn't it? But I just feel like I'd be surprised if he started this game. If you just Lilo full sent him. Or, to be fair though, if Lilo's saying to Pep in training like, this guy's sick, Pep's there watching it on like live streams and that.
The thing is, though, like it can work both ways. Either you can put Doku out, who has not a huge amount of instruction in his head as to what his role and is what he's meant to do on the pitch, and then the other way it can work is Fulham won't be able to prepare for Doku. Do you know what I mean? Fulham won't know how to set up to defend against Jeremy Doku. That they've nothing to work off unless they go and watch Stade Rennais clips in the belief that he might play, which they probably won't. Fulham will do all their defensive shape work on the basis that it's more than likely going to be Grealish and either Bernardo or Foden on the right hand side. Standard Manchester City procedure. So you can throw Doku in there as a complete curveball and completely catch Fulham off guard. I mean, I don't know who Fulham's fullbacks are these days. I don't know. Do you know off the top of your head? But I mean, generally speaking, if you're any fullback in the world and you're doing your weekly preparations because you're expecting to play up against X and Y fullback or X and Y winger, and then a totally different proposition turns up to you on the weekend, it's going to throw you off. Do you know what I mean? Like if you're expecting to play against Jack Grealish, who's ball retaining, he's going to turn back, he'll pass side to side, he might try to take you on once or twice. That's one thing. You prepare for that. Then all of a sudden, Mr. Pace Merchant turns up and he's just non-stop, trying to get by you, trying to take you on, and you weren't discussing that in the weekly plan. It can work your way. It just depends what mode Doku's in. Do you know what I mean? How's he feeling?
Yeah, I think he'd be well up for it. Genuinely, I think he'd be well up for it. He should be as well, starting at a new team, and it's time for him to massively impress himself, impress us as well as fans. Anthony Robinson and Kenny Tete are their fullbacks, by the way.
I like Robinson. I like Robinson.
I like Robinson. Yeah. Kenny Tete, I only know from FIFA at one point. I don't really know too much.
I can't say I watched a huge amount of Tete, but the Doku, like the thing with Doku is like, this is your new stadium. This is your debut in your new stadium. You're against a team that we will have most of possession against. Like, this is a great opportunity for Doku to get his feet in the ground, announce himself formally to the Man City fan base. You know what I mean? I'm going to be there. He'll want to impress me. He'll be like, oh shit, there's your man Hugh from City Extra. I want to impress him. So this is a great opportunity for Doku to really just be like, yo, I'm here, and this is what I'm going to bring. This is what you can expect from me. I'm going to take players on. I'm going to get crosses in. I'm going to link up with the midfield. Might get a few shots away. The idea behind this should be, I'm going to show you something that you haven't seen from Jack Grealish yet. That's the nature of healthy competition. Yeah. I want to put myself in front of Jack Grealish. If he is to be deployed on the left, I'm going to show you why I deserve to start next week and the week after that too, ahead of Jack Grealish. So it's opportunistic for Doku.
It's pretty wild because obviously Grealish hasn't had really much that much competition, if any, on that left-hand side. Exactly. So I think it's going to be mad to see that if he is started to be deployed as a left winger, because I've only ever seen him play on the left wing. I've never seen him play right wing. So we know he can play both. However, if City are looking at him as a left winger, then clearly it is for competition for Jack Grealish, and it could step up both of their games. That's healthy competition for you.
I always find that those really speedy wingers, if they're really good, they can play both wings.
Yeah. Apparently they can play both wings anyway. Matthew W in the chat has said this: the team that was seen in training, the training 11 was Edison, Walker, Akanji, Diaz, Ake, Rodri, Kovacic, Alvarez, Foden, Doku, Haaland, which is the exact team that was on that FPL thing. So that's the team that was seen in training apparently, and that's the team that's also been put out. So could be a thing. Multiple sources saying the same team. Unless that's just where everyone's getting the same information from one place. But yeah, that could be a thing. We could be genuinely seeing Doku's debut. I'm with you on the fact that I'm not a fan of Alvarez in that midfield role. It's just not for me. I'd much prefer Foden in the midfield role. And if Alvarez is playing, then just shove him out on the right or play Bernardo Silva. I'd prefer to play Bernardo Silva instead.
You don't have to look at Alvarez for long to know he's not suited to the middle of the park. He's not suited. His brain doesn't work with the space. His brain doesn't work with what the responsibilities are of being a midfielder. Attack a midfielder, your job is to create chances and link up the defense with the attack. That's not what he's hardwired to do. His brain growing up and to this point has always been, I'm in the box or I'm on the edge of the box and I'm looking to get a shot off. Julian Alvarez is motherboard up here. It's all about goals. You know what I mean? It's not about snapping your head and reading the game and visions and passing. And that's not to say that he can't eventually get there. But if you want the best out of Alvarez right now, he's got to play beside Haaland or as a lone striker. Maybe at the very most, you could play him on the right wing. But Bernardo probably has that on lock right now, or Foden or Doku, of course, as well. I just think that 10 role, it ain't made for Alvarez, man. It's really not for me right now.
Yeah, you can see that. He's trying to throw it. But clearly Pep has seen something, because we got news early in the transfer window that if we didn't get our targets, then Alvarez would be deployed in more of that role. So clearly they like him in that position, or feel like he can do it, given
Well,
more
they
extensive
must
years.
feel like I said, bro. I'm not saying for a minute that he can't eventually do that because I believe he's a good enough footballer. It's just a matter of coaching and working on it. The same way it is with any player. You know what I mean? We have to coach and work on Rodri to get him to be what he is now from what he was when he came from Atletico Madrid. I just think as of right now, Alvarez to get the best out of him, he's got to play as number 9, much closer to goal.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, but then obviously in this City side, it's hard, and it's hard to fit both Alvarez and Haaland into one team, and that's the issue that we've got with having two strikers like that. But like I said, this might be the solution of how we play both of them. We'll have to wait and see, and we'll have to wait and see if he does play tomorrow and if he does play in that role. But like, I'm with you, the fact that I certainly wouldn't be going with that. I wouldn't have predicted that hadn't I seen it today.
You know what, bro? The thing is, he's actually having a really good start to the season, Alvarez.
He scored that world, didn't he, against Newcastle?
But that's what I'm talking about. That's prime example number 1 of what Alvarez is best at. Best at. First time, bang, rifle into the top corner. You're not stopping that. That's what he's hardwired to do. That's the way he is. That's his thought process the whole time. He wants to be in and around that area, dropping into spaces, little pockets of spaces he can get into. Foden picks him out. He turns, bang, back of the net. That's what he's best at. He doesn't want to be the guy playing that ball to the number 9. You know what I mean? He wants to be the guy getting that ball off the playmaker.
Yeah, get the ball, hit it. Right, we've spoke a lot about the 11, so I guess we should go through our predicted 11. Let me just go over to this. So our predicted 11 then. It's hard because we've seen that team now. So we'll just do what we'd want in it rather than just the FPL team, which could be right. So obviously it would be Edison in net. Sorry, Ortega, mate, but ain't it. Kyle Walker right back, standard, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Are you going Diaz and Akanji? Like that FPL team? Because I'd have started Gvardiol again, but then I'm thinking he has just played every game since he's been here. But I'd just like to see more Gvardiol ball.
I'd start Gvardiol, bro.
But then during the last game, did he play as a centre back, Gvardiol?
Sheffield United.
I can't remember if he played pure centre back. Genuinely can't remember. Sorry, I'll take him, mate. Said every week, Joe. Yeah, said every week. He played left back. Oh, did he play more like the left-sided role? Yeah. It was Ake, Gvardiol, Diaz and Walker. Yeah. So Ake played as that centre-back role. So it would be that then.
I'd go same back four as last week. Completely. Diaz, Ake, Gvardiol.
Yeah, Diaz ain't working. I don't know why is Diaz not working, mate. Diaz is not working, chat, so you just have to allow Diaz. Is that Diaz? No, that's Doku. Is Laporte working? Why are these things not working? Hang on, I know why. I know why.
Chat. Walker, Diaz. Oh, Jesus Christ. Walker, Diaz, Ake, Gvardiol as the back four. It turns out I'm playing in the back four.
You yeah. When I was doing the thing, I seen your picture and I was like, "Oh shit, there's Gvardiol, Hugh." So I thought, "Oh yes, we'll get Hugh Gvardiol in it." And then they put it to 11. It's the best edit of anything I've ever seen. Yeah. So then left back would be, I guess. Well, we'll say Ake, but it'd be runners Diaz and Ake, and it'd be Gvardiol / you. There. That's last week's, I think.
I'm cool to run that again.
I'm cool to run that again. I'm cool to run that.
Chat.
Yeah.
We'll ask the chat. We'll ask the chat really quickly. Is that a W back four? I think it is.
You like the back four? I'd be going for the same back four. Yeah. Is it Kanji fit? Well, we've not heard anything to say he's not fit, and there's rumours that I think he is fit. Yeah, I think he is fit.
He's been stinky. I'm not gonna lie. I've not been impressed with Akanji anytime I've seen him this season. I thought in the Community Shield he was poor. I thought in pre-season he was poor. I just don't think he's on form to get his place right now. There's too many other players that are doing really well. I think Gvardiol's bedded in really well. I think he looks comfortable. Ake, as always, kind of thing. So I don't think.
I think it was asked a lot of him at the start when the first time I seen him inverted. He was sweating backs on it and it didn't look good. He did kind of get into it a little bit. That's the only thing I'd say. He did get into it. And if he is fit, I think he will play because I think he will be the guy that inverts.
Yeah,
Stones isn't there. If he's fit, he'll play. Because Pep will just say, yeah, he's the one that's gonna be that guy.
Yeah, Pep loves Kanji.
Yeah, Pep does love a Kanji. He absolutely loves a Kanji. Most chat are happy with this anyway. Midfield wise, it's going to be Rodri in the middle. Do you know what I mean? We've only just got Nunes in. Kovacic ain't going to do that right now. Other players in the mid. What you saying? Kovacic on the left, yeah. Midfield of Rodri, Kovacic, and I want Phil Foden mid. That's what I'd run.
I'm going Phil Foden. Oscar Bob is being considered by Lazio. You seen this, bro?
Nah, what? City aren't gonna let him go.
DiMarzio saying that?
Yeah, City aren't gonna let Lazio take Oscar Bob, especially now after getting rid of McAtee and Cole Palmer. That'd leave us so light.
Yeah, Bobby Boy ain't going.
Yeah, Bob ain't happening, mate. Bob ain't happening. The club will shut that down like that. They ain't gonna accept that. Facts, and plus, it's being considered. It's not even like a bid's gone in. Christos Santos, yes, mates. Welcome back to the Xtra Club. Big up, man. Member for a long time, innit? You got that emerald badge. You celebrating for you there, bro.
Anybody who joins the Xtra Club gets a celebration.
Yeah. All celebrations for the Xtra Club members. Link is in the description.
Made me really tired, by the way. I'm knackered now for doing
that. Your head's gone. Yeah, so Rodri, Foden, and Kovacic. Anyone got any issues with that? I think that's a good midfield. I think that's a sick midfield.
I think that's a fantastic midfield. I think Foden against Newcastle, against Sheffield United, really creative, really energetic. Added a general spark to our attacking play. Kovacic, I thought Kovacic was excellent against Sheffield United, by the way. I thought the way he drove the ball at times was brilliant. Rodri, need I speak? No. So I think as of right now, bro, with Kev not being around, this is the best midfield we can field, and I'm cool. I'm cool with it.
I agree. Chris Santos with 5 gifted memberships. 5 gifted. You might have tired you out with the first, but he's going to celebrate again for older man. I was going to give yourself a migraine. Big up Christos, mate.
Who was it? Yeah, big up Christos Santos, my guy.
Yes, Christos Santos, mate. You know, they sent you to sleep. Codename Zero, welcome back to the Xtra Club. Yes, Codename Zero. Yo, you started something now, you know. You started something now.
All right, let's all chill out, yeah? Let's all chill.
That is funny. Oh man, you proper set yourself up in that. But yes, Christos, mate. Cheers for the 5 gifted. I seen Tone got one. I'd go through it, but Dash got one, Tone got one, Carl got one, and Romy got one. So yes, big up Christos, and also Codename Zero, mate. Massively appreciate you joining back with the Xtra Club. Right, front 3 mode. We know it's going to be Haaland up top because it's always Haaland up top. It's a cheat code, and then this is where it gets difficult now because I like Foden, if he's not going to be playing right wing, I'd be putting him in the midfield. I think I genuinely want Doku left wing. I genuinely want Doku left wing. What are you saying? Chat seemed to be saying Doku and Bernardo.
I'm at the point, I think, I've convinced myself that I want Doku to play left wing. I'm at the point where I've convinced myself.
I'm happy to switch Grealish out for this.
Yeah, like I said, it's a big opportunity for Doku. It could put a bit of give Grealish a bit of a kick up the arse as well, because like I said, I'm an honest man, chat. I'm an integral man. I will call it out. I'll say what I see. Grealish hasn't been effective enough, and if Doku can come in and add effectiveness First of all, that's great. We're getting an effective winger, and second of all, it would hopefully pile some more pressure on Grealish. You want the similar effect you want to repeat the effect or emulate the effect that Ortega had on Ederson. You want a left winger who'll come in and just say to Grealish, "Listen, we're gonna fight out for this place. We're both gonna get better in the process. We'll see what happens week in, week out." But he's been too chill on that left wing, Grealish. Man, the person who took left wing off him most last season was Cole Palmer.
Grealish did. Get the assist last week. I mean, that's he did get he didn't get his G and A. He did get his A.
That's what he has to do more of, bro. That's what I'm talking about, being effective. Because as much as I love Grealish, he is too predictable. And the one time he then goes down to the byline, uses his left foot, puts the ball in, bang, it's goal. Because the fullback, the right fullback, is clearly saying in his own head, he's going to turn in, he's going to cut in and try to use his right foot. Oh, switches it up, wasn't expecting that, back of the net. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I think that element of surprise is something that Doku will bring. Like you said before, they're not all going to be watching Stab NA videos of Doku. I think it's the unknown that could do bits for us in that. So I'm with you. I'm with you, and it's Doku, and it is going to be a picture of Goku because that's the only thing that I've got on this. I tried to sort it out before the stream, but that's it's close enough. It's close enough. So Goku left wing, and then right wing, to me, it just leaves Bernardo Silva.
Yeah, Bernardo.
I wouldn't be playing what a weeb. What? I wouldn't be playing Alvarez right wing either.
No, Bernardo. Bernardo, definitely.
Bernardo season.
I like that team, bro. I really like that 11. Obviously, there's a cartoon character on the top left.
Yeah, if you allow that, because that's the only picture I've got of Alvarez, not Alvarez, sorry, of Doku. It's not even of Doku, but it's only the picture I've got, which relatively makes sense.
Just pretend that's Doku, chat. Just pretend that's
like
Doku.
When we for Peroni last year, we used the Peroni bottle. It's like we're in similar vibes.
Yeah, so all in all, Ederson, Walker, Diaz, Ake, Vardiol, Rodri, Kovacic, Foden, Doku, Haaland, Bernardo. Strong team, chat. I ain't gonna lie. Can we get some W's in the chat for that? Or else share your thoughts. What would you do differently? Because I like it.
Spinks84 says, substandard, why are the kits all different and no Doku? Come on, lads, sort it out. I love how he didn't mention that Gvardiol is literally you. Forgot that bit. It was like, yeah, let's swerve that bit. At least it's in the kit. Yeah, it's because the file that we use for this is tainted. So I don't really open this file. But yeah, man, I'm gassed with this team, bro. I think that team smashes it, mate.
Yep, I agree. I think that's a winning team, bro. I think it's a winning team. I think there's creativity, there's finishing, solid defense, and then you got the new man, new horizons, new opportunities, new threats on the left wing. So there's excitement there, man. There's excitement.
Definitely. So that's our predicted 11. Obviously, there is a different one getting about the FPL Donny one. Now, we don't know if that's going to be true or not, but we'll have to wait and see. And we'll find out tomorrow. John Jorgensen in the chat. Is that Gvardiol picture Hugh or am I tripping? It is Hugh. It was Hugh.
That's Gvardiol, bro. That's Gvardiol, yeah.
You're tripping, bro. You're tripping. Right, what are you saying, bro? Score prediction.
9-0. No,
Imagine.
Sorry, someone's waiting in a car for me outside. I'm going to say... I'm lagging. I'm lagging. My brain's gone cold. I'm going to say... Oh, it's like my life depends on this. 3-1 City. 3-0 City. 3-0.
3-0.
3-0. 3-0.
Yeah, 3-0. 3-0. 3-0 City. I'm going with that. I think that's a 6 score line. My head was saying 4-0, but then I was like, I'm getting ahead of myself. There's no pep ball. Lilo. A Lilo 3-0. I'll take that. And back the clean sheet, says Matthew. Yeah, you got to back that clean sheet, especially when we're at the Etihad. Especially when we're there. So that's our predictions. I see loads of predictions in the chat. Hungary says 2-1. Matthew says 2-0 Lilo ball. Marshall Boy with a 3-0. And NSB2K says 0-0. Nah, mate. No 0-0.
Not the Etihad, bro. The Etihad, we need to make the Etihad a fortress, people.
Yeah.
The Etihad needs to be a fortress. If you're fighting for a league title, you have to make your home stadium a fortress. And it's games like this where you have the opportunity to. I'm not disrespecting no one. I'm not being complacent. But you can make a statement. You can make a statement. Big performance. Loads of goals. So anybody coming to the Etihad next will go, we won't go there and get something easily. Or else we won't go there and get something at all. The Etihad has to be a place that's feared. And in my opinion, at the back end of last season, it was absolutely a place that was feared. Real Madrid were intimidated, Arsenal were intimidated, Liverpool were intimidated. When the Etihad gets going and the team are playing well and noise is loud, you don't want to fuck with us. So it all starts with games like this. You build up the momentum. You get more comfortable. You get to the point where, like what Grealish said at the end of last season, we feel unbeatable in the Etihad.
Fact. Absolute fact. Right, the time for talking about this game is done. Tomorrow it happens. Hugh will be there with the fan cams. Entrance P. That's right. Yep. Entrance P near the stand that sells the matchday programs. And that's it. That's it, man. So if you are going to the game, go get yourself on a fan cam. Hugh will be there. Go get yourself on a fan cam. So we'll have to. I can't wait. Genuinely, I can't wait for them to come back this week and gassed. But yeah, we will see you all tomorrow with obviously the match day content. We've got the watch long for you, and we'll have Hugh's review afterwards, potentially a vlog, and also you've got the fan cams. So there's just absolute endless content, coming out, which is absolutely mad. Shout out Manscaped. Use code Xtra20 for 20% off and free international shipping. Go check out that beard hedger, mate. You've all seen the lawnmower. You've all seen the weed whacker. The beard hedger is their new product. And if you've got a beard, you can shave it in that, and it trims it up nicely, as you can see demonstrated by Mr. Murray there. Right. Big up everyone. Everyone who's super chatted in that, and we'll see you tomorrow. See you in a bit.
Bye.